Hi, everybody. Old Dynamite here, the maniacal maestro of the microphone, the voice of AKA American Combat Alliance. And standing next to me is one half of our big main event here tonight at AKA 23, live at Sam's Town Casino in Shreveport. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the challenger for the AKA Professional Welterweight title, the Alabama Hammer, Mark Kolker. Mark, how you feeling, bud?
Feeling great, man. It's the best camp I've had, best shape of my life. Ready to go get a belt, be a champion.
Mark, you came in looking really good, man. You're on quite the run right now. You're on a 5-fight winning streak. 4 of those all by first-round submissions. So it seems like you're really at the top of your game right now, fitness and nutrition. You came in looking fantastic. How is it with the traveling, though? You coming all the way from Mobile, Alabama, a little bit of a haul to get here. Any kind of rust from the road or anything?
No, it wasn't bad. Me and my wife got up and made the drive yesterday morning, and it went pretty smooth. I was just hungry on the drive, but besides that, it was a good ride.
So, Mark, you've got to have that feeling. You know, you're at the cusp. You've got some big eyes on you right now. What would a win, a championship around your waist do for your career here tonight at AKA?
A championship for me just solidifies all the hard work I've put in. I know in my mind, I'm proud of myself already. But the belt just solidifies to other people and the work that I've put in, and to people watching me that I'm ready for the bigger stage.
So, Mark, you're stepping in there with the current reigning defending champion. Look, Steve Jones, a fantastic fighter. He's undefeated here inside of our cage at AKA 6-0. So we haven't found anybody that can knock him off inside of ours. You think you're the guy here tonight?
That's the plan. Yeah, Steve's a good fighter. I got respect for him, but good fighters really motivate me to push harder. So, like I said, I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, focus and determination representing Port City Combat Sports. The Alabama Hammer, Mark Kolker, will vie for the AKA Welterweight Championship. Standing next to the other half of our big main event tonight, he is the current reigning and defending AKA Professional Welterweight Champion, representing Team 515. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve the Average Jones. Steve, how are you feeling, man?
I'm pretty good. Excited to be back in the AKA cage.
Well, you've amassed a pretty impressive record here at AKA 6-0. Inside that cage, nobody's ever found a way to stop you. You've got the gold around your waist. How are you feeling coming in tonight? You're taking on a pretty tough up-and-comer, Mark Kolker. Mark's on a 5-fight winning streak right now. Came in phenomenal shape. How are you feeling about this fight?
Man, I guess no different than any other fight. Like I've told you before, whoever's in front of me, I just see them as, the most dangerous guy that I need to fight, so, how to put it, I'm not underestimating him, by any means. I expect him to be at his best, so, I've been training hard myself, to be able to fight him, so.
Well, Steve, you always come in phenomenal shape. You're a fantastic athlete. Man, you've got that championship around your belt. All the sharks in the water, they're after you. They want what you have. And like I was telling Mark, you guys are high-level professional fighters. You've got some big eyes on you, watching you. What do you think another good title defense? I mean, keeping that belt around your waist, what can that do for your career here tonight?
I cannot say. I don't know. I mean, it'd be great to, defend, have a good title defense again, and that might help me or not, hopefully I can just get another win, start building some momentum, and just keep moving forward, take it one fight at a time, so right now I got to worry about this one and not really think about anything else outside of here,
Yes, sir. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The champion is here. He is locked, cocked, and ready to rock to defend his gold tonight here at AKA 23 from Sam's Town Casino in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Here we go, Jones and Kolker. Your main event here at AKA 23. The gold is on the line. The glory is on the line. And we are underway with our main event.
Steve Jones coming out nice and measured from the start. Always respected how Steve was super patient, let fights develop. Never looks like he's in a hurry or in a rush.
Well, that's part of being in a 5-round fight, being a champion, understanding how the feeling out process.
Some head feints from Kolker.
Kolker wearing the orange shorts.
Loops that overhand right over the top. Big right leg behind it.
Good combination there from Kolker.
It seemed like he was having a hard time there finding his range. He was kind of probing jabs out there, missed a couple shots. Nice calf kick from Steve Jones. Let's see if that continues to play out throughout the fight.
Good defense by Kolker. Neither one of those shots land.
Kolker again kind of extending his jab out there, but he's firing it out into space, and it doesn't seem like it's trying to actually find its target. I don't know if he's setting up that right hand or if he's just having trouble. Big chopping low kick.
Pretty even fight through the first minute and a half here. Neither fighter able to get going just yet. Kolker reaching out there with that right hand.
Not able to find him there with that straight right hand. Not super solid, but jab, hook, right hand scores.
What are you seeing so far, Matt Hughes?
Both guys are just being patient, scoping the other guy.
Trying to figure things out, reading things, probing, seeing what guys' reactions are. These guys are seasoned professionals. Nice sharp jab. Pops Kolker's head straight back. Good level change there. I think that's important for Steve Jones to show those level changes, make Kolker guess. Like, is he changing levels? Is he going to try to take down? Because if these guys get into a striking battle, I think that's something both of them are comfortable with, and it's kind of a 50-50 game.
Halfway through round number one. Steve Jones trying to defend his welterweight championship.
I'd like to see some feints from either guy just to break up the timing a little bit rather than, because right now, whoever decides to go, the other one's just kind of backing up and defending. You break it up with some feints. There's a nice combination there, both guys.
Jones lands a couple in that exchange.
Yeah, I felt like Jones maybe got the better of that exchange.
Definitely. He appears to be just a little bit quicker in those exchanges. Definitely Kolker's game, though. Nice low kick there.
They're hard low kicks, too, and as we saw earlier in the night, they can add up quickly, especially if you're not defending them properly. Thus far, though, thus far, Steve Jones doing a decent job. Another calf kick. Oh. Lead hand uppercut to an overhand right. Beautiful stuff by Steve Jones.
Jones starting to find his range just a little bit with the strikes.
Kolker coming back with a calf kick of his own. And let's see if Steve Jones goes back to that lead hand uppercut. It was a really nice punch that just landed for him.
Jones sure moves around well.
Big kick from Kolker. Steve Jones able to answer with a short combination of his own.
Kind of clipped him behind the ear there on that last part of the exchange.
Ooh, beautiful question mark kick.
You don't see that executed too often. Beautiful
you
there.
Sure don't, and he did a good job showing it off.
Calf kick. That hurt him. Kolker's ginger on that back leg. Had to switch stances.
I was going to say the same thing.
Well, we've already seen one fight finish tonight from calf kicks. Something we did not see in that fight, though, the fighter switches stance.
Yeah. A good adjustment by Kolker, but as you can see, he's a little compromised from this southpaw stance. He's not as confident in his entries, and how could you be if you don't practice in those spots often? Another calf kick. Those are landing. We'll see how it affects Kolker's mobility moving forward, but those calf kicks definitely landed, made their mark.
Well, you made a great point early on about Steve Jones being patient, right? High IQ fighter, being patient, finding his range. That's exactly what that first round was. First 2 minutes kind of felt his way out and then started to find it.
Kind of sits back, allows things to develop, you know. Kolker's doing a good job, good volume, good offense, solid defense, but it's hard to defend everything at the same time, and if you're putting out offense, you're going to be heavy on that front leg. Steve Jones just skating back with his range, finding that calf kick, and it's paid off thus far.
What'd you see in that first round, UFC legend Matt Hughes?
A lot of patience, but the defender, I think, has a little edge and some good things about both guys, but this second round is going to turn out up a notch.
Derek D-Rock Grant there in the corner for Steve Jones. Not a bad guy to have in your corner.
Stud, legend.
Probably fought as many fights as anyone in the area, to be honest.
Easily.
And here we go, round number 2 between Kolker and Jones.
Looks like Kolker's got a little swelling on that left side of his face, right around the eye.
Well, he come on in conventional, not southpaw, like he switched to.
You can see, though, Kolker kind of trying to keep his weight more balanced between his legs. I guess he got a cue from his corner. See, right there, when you push all your weight into that front leg, you're going to be heavy there for a little bit. It's going to be hard to defend the kick. He has made a slight adjustment. Let's see if it cultivates into anything. Steve in full control of the range and distance, eyes wide open. He's kind of seeing everything. Kolker changes levels. Well defended by Steve Jones.
That's one thing with Jones. His takedown defense is very strong.
And he really didn't even do much, just kept his range and his distance, and it wasn't the best entry by Kolker. And, you know, Steve just able to kind of keep his big calf kick. I think he broke his leg. Holy cow. Holy cow.
That is an unfortunate way to finish this night.
That's why you got to be careful with the calf kicks, and they were paying off so well for Steve Jones, but God bless, you hate to see that.
It has been an absolutely amazing card here tonight, and that is a tough way to finish the night.
You just heard the sound of it. It really, I hated that, man.
So disappointing for Jones. Won that first round for sure. Doing good stuff here in round number 2 as well. But
having an excellent performance again, but you can't take it away from Kolker.
Yeah,
he
sure.
checked the kick.
Yep.
He kept his leg in the right position. And going back to the fight earlier,
The fans at home need to realize to every move there's a counter, and to every counter there's a counter. So it's a chess match the whole time. So he threw a good kick, but it got checked. And always the pressure goes when you check a kick. The pressure's on the kicker.
absolutely.
great point.
Difficult to watch. Again, Steve Jones having a great performance. You got to believe he's in a whole lot of pain right now. And, man, it's just so unfortunate. But that's the risk we play when we throw that low calf kick, and we've seen it now a couple of times. And it's a dangerous weapon, but it's a double-edged sword as well, because if it gets countered properly, obviously it can result in a leg break.
Just a disappointing way to finish the night.
I'm kind of like him, though. I'm a very offensive guy. If the guy shows some good defense, he's the better man for the night, but I'm always going to push forward.
And how can you fault Steve Jones for going back to the well? He's had success with it. He's doing well with it. He's hurt him in the fight with it. So, of course, you want to go back to that calf kick. But, again, man, you got to give kudos to I don't want to see it, to Kolker for making the adjustment. And you see his leg is just positioned a little better, and he's able to check it. Shucks.
it was just, and I'm going to go back to it, we had everything go perfect this entire night, and you just hate to see Steve Jones go out that way. I mean, we got Matt Hughes in the building. Couldn't be a better night. You know, Matt Schnell has been absolutely 10 out of 10 on commentary tonight. DJ Thomas back in the building with us. It has been a tremendous night for sure. And kind of bittersweet for Mark Kolker, right?
It is. But I'm a little disappointed. These fans that said yell and they're not yelling loud enough because I don't hear anyone.
Yeah, but honestly, Kolker shouldn't feel like he did anything wrong. He did make the adjustment. He was in the right place, and when you fire that low kick, and all it was, like we said, it's the positioning of your foot, how you absorb the kick as it comes. If I'm super bladed, I'm going to eat it right to the calf. But he had his feet positioned properly, and the kick.
You talked about it earlier in the night, and you end up seeing it kind of play out here at the final fight of the night. So tough. Bittersweet for Mark Kolker, but he will be your new welterweight champion.
Stoppage to the action at 1 minute 15 seconds in round number 2, and become your winner, a new AKA welterweight champion, the Alabama Hammer, Mark Kolker.
We now have a new champion, Mark Kolker. We'll turn it over to DJ Thomas in the ring.
Way to take this title, but you did get it. What was the game plan coming into this fight?
First off, first things first, I'm hoping Steve has a fast recovery, and this is every fighter's worst nightmare right there. But it is a technique that we work on, you know. Guys throwing kicks, we practice checking them, and I just checked one. Unfortunately for him, it was late. But it's the fight game. It's ugly at times. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a good check, too. I mean, it looked like he was landing some good leg kicks on you. How does your leg feel right now?
Oh, man, I have a huge knot on my shin right now. He was really eating my leg up in the first round, so I really made a point in the next round to start checking the low kicks. My coach were yelling at me, telling me to check it. He threw a hard low kick, and I just checked it. That's what happens.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Kolker, our new welterweight, a.k.a. champion.
And I just want to say thanks to my friends and family that drove all the way from Mobile to come support me. I love you guys. I love my coaches, my training partners at Port City. I'm just a blessed guy.
Congratulations, sir.
One more thing. I feel like I'm ready for a step up in competition, so if Contender Series is watching or one I see, you know, hit me up, I'm ready. I didn't really take any damage. I'm in great shape. I'm ready to go next week.
There you go, Mark Kolker, ladies and gentlemen.